What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about MSTR strategy today, MicroStrategy. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, all right? It is the 23rd day of May. Here we are, down 5.4% on the day so far. Bitcoin is only down 1.9%. And actually, from the highs, it's kind of crazy. MicroStrategy, from its recent high, is down a whopping, or I guess it's seen a 14% drop, but it's down 12%. Bitcoin, from its recent high, is only down 2%. So this is a disparity, a difference that I think is a little bit overextended, and likely MSTR is going to close that gap here, if not by the end of today. Going into the next week, we'll definitely be moving up higher. You moved up a lot, very consistently, got into the overbought zone, and now you've cooled way the hell off. Understand where you are now in your RSI is where is where you were back here when you were at your lows. You were literally at like the same area, just a little bit above it, granted, at the RSI right now, but right here, and maybe not at the actual low, but like this low right here. You know what I mean? Like back down here. So you've got a lot of room to run and basically make this exact same move all over again, let alone if you see a stronger reading in the RSI, which you probably will. You'll probably see some stronger readings like you did back here. You'll see a larger move, and this next phase will take you up to new all-time highs. I think you'll be there, if not by the end of this month. Right, if not by next Friday, then sometime in early June, very, very early June, within the first or second week of June, you'll be at new all-time highs. Ultimately, going toward about $1,300 to $1,500, if not somewhere. I mean, that's my personal expectation, is about $1,300 to $1,500. But you could stop as low as like $1,155. You could stop as high as maybe $1,700. But $1,300 to $1,500 is what I'm thinking you're going to do by the end of June, early July. A little bit of consolidation at the moment. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame and see what's going on here. You could have a little bit lower to go, but you're very near the end, if not at the end right now. That could have been your low there at 367. That could have been your low. Let's see this low here. Take a low to a high. That could have been it. Yeah, I think that could have been it. If it's not, if you're going lower, $341 awaits, but I have a hard time seeing you do that. I don't know. Bitcoin's only dropped 2% from its high. You're down 12% from your high. Maybe if Bitcoin drops 5% from its current price, you could drop 9%, I guess. I don't know. That could happen. 342, maybe even a little bit lower, because sometimes you do go below the 382 on the first attempt. Sometimes you wick a little bit below it. So let's say where that gap is. Let's say 320 is probably the lowest that I'd estimate that you go to. You're at 377 now. But I don't think you go down there. I don't think that's what happens. At this moment in time, I'm actually more inclined to believe that this is the low. I just accept that this is a possibility. And if it happens, you're going to come back up just as fast, if not faster. Or if it takes time, whatever, it takes time, but you're going to come back up. It doesn't matter. 3 hour time frame. Yeah, you really could. This could be your low. It could just be a lower low of which you build a lower low from. I don't know. Time will tell. If you get up to like $412 and you reject, and then you come back down here, likely you will break through. If you go up to, I would say 412 or 400 itself, anywhere in between, and you reject and you come back down to this exact price, you're probably going to go lower, down to about 340 or 320, right? Something like that. If you can get above $415, then I think this is the low. You're going higher. We'll see you there probably next week or the week after. I mean, next week and the week after, you're probably going to continue to grow. So one way or another, a little bit lower to go, or you're at the low now. You cooled way the hell off on your daily RSI. You're ready to get hot again, and when you get hot, it's going to be explosive. It's going to be eruptive. You're going to see movements like this take place. But probably at a faster pace heading for the month of June. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Yeah. The week's going to close here probably. This is a good setup, actually. This is a really good setup, because if next week's green, you reject the overbought zone, generally you don't find support at the 60. You find support at the 50 or the 40. So when you do find support at the 60, that's actually a really bullish kind of circumstance to be in. And I think that's what you're setting yourself up for here right now. So close here. Get this week done with. Close here and then move up next week. I got nothing else for you. Bye-bye.